Good morning. I hope you can hear me okay. After yesterday with Kate unfortunately had this technical problem with sound. I hope I haven't got it. It's very unfortunate. So can you let me know if you can hear me? Morning, Karen. Morning, Michelle. Good morning, everybody. Just saying, I hope you can hear me this morning. I'm really sorry about yesterday. Good. Thank you, Helen. That's great. I think it was just a technical hitch. We use a particular portal to do these broadcasts, and which streams to both Facebook and YouTube, and I think perhaps there was a glitch in that. Good. Actually, I'll just put my microphone on. I'll mute myself while I do. There we are. Thank you, Helen. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Rose. Good to see you all. And as I was coming out to my garden room, in fact, I can see it through the windows, sunrise. Beautiful, well, not quite sunrise, but a beautiful pink sky. So the days are getting longer. Just gorgeous. Just a few weeks ago, I was coming out at about 7:45 in the dark, and now there's this pink, beautiful pink sky. How lovely is that? Good morning, Sarah and Isabel. Great to see you. And Philippa. Morning, Philippa. Yeah, I know, Rachel. I think we all feel like that, don't we? Just won't it be so good to get together again? Maybe we'll be able to meet. I think from April, isn't it? Maybe we'll be, if everything goes according to plan. Maybe we'll be able to meet for meditation in the museum gardens again on warmer days, like we used to as a way back. Just be so good to be with everybody, actually in person. And really good for me to see you all. I do feel I know you all, but I don't see you, of course. I just see your comments and your hellos and things. Good morning, Jenny. Good to see you. Yes, Philippa, spring is coming. Hooray. Oh, and it's past 7. Sorry, I'm not concentrating. Good morning, Emmys. Good to see you. So I just wanted to talk a bit this morning. We're going to be doing the mindfulness of breathing. So I just wanted to talk about effort, about making an effort. Because the biggest mistake that most people make, or a lot of us make, even experienced meditators, is to try too hard. We just want to get somewhere. In the West, our lives are completely dominated by this need to get somewhere, to make a success of something, to do something well. And this sort of spills over into meditation. And And it's one of the worst things we can do, really, to try and get somewhere. There is nowhere to get. There's nowhere to get to. And you can't count success in meditation in the same way that you could maybe count success in a job or in a project or in anything else in life. Success in meditation is just doing nothing. It's just simply doing nothing and letting go of the need to do anything. So that's quite a radical thing to say, isn't it? So I don't want you to try too much. I mean, try a little bit. Try in the sense of letting go of any intentions, letting go of any wish to get anywhere. That's all you need to do, and the rest will fall into place. So we're just sitting here with our eyes closed or open, following the breath and just noticing what happens without getting worked up about it in any way. We're not interested in anything really apart from just noticing what is happening and just not getting caught up in what's happening, not pushing it away, not clinging to it. And if we do push it away and if we do cling to it, just noticing that we've done that with kindness. That's it. That's it, really. We don't have to do any more than that. But that is actually quite difficult. So we have to do our best with it. Good morning, Marianne. So that's what we're doing. We're not trying particularly hard. We're just sitting here and just watching the thoughts come and go, watching our chattering mind, watching this need to achieve something, perhaps, or watching our need to do something, because we're in the West. We always like to be doing stuff, don't we? So we might notice we're bored. We might notice that we're restless. We might notice that we really want to get on, or that we really want to become enlightened. Forget it. Just notice it. Just notice it, and be kind to yourself, and let it go. Let it go all the time. Okay, so that'll do. And I've got a poem. I'm going to read The Guest House this morning because I haven't read it for quite a long time, and it's such a good poem, and it illustrates so much about what this particular meditation is about. So we'll just settle down first, and then I'll read it before we actually start. So welcome everybody, and welcome to everybody who joins us on the recording as well, because I know there's quite a few people do that. Good to see you all. So, beginning with some deep breaths, just relaxing. And noticing how it feels to be sitting or lying, whatever your posture is. What's it feel like this morning? Can you feel the contact with whatever you're lying on, the bed, the floor, whatever you're sitting on, the chair, cushion? And what does that contact feel like? Just really moving your awareness into the contact with whatever you're sitting or lying on. Just feeling that connection. And bringing the awareness into the body. Can you feel the aliveness in the body, the energy, right here, right now? And as much as you can, staying in the body during the whole of this meditation, not getting too caught up in the mind. So we can maybe relax the mind a little bit. And then relax the body. So although we're not going to put a great deal of effort in when we're meditating, one of the things that it is important to do is to keep coming back to the body, keep coming back to, in this meditation, the breath and the body, and to try and, if anything, to try and concentrate, but not to try too hard. Just a nice balance of making an effort to concentrate on the breath and the body sensations, but not forcing anything. And just being quite happy if things don't work as the way our minds want them to work. Just accepting the way it is now, whatever that is, and the way things are in each moment of this meditation. The way things are each moment is just the way things are. It just happens to be our experience. The Guest House by Rumi. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they're a crowd of sorrows, who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honourably. They may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. So this is the mindfulness of breathing. And right at the beginning, let's resolve to hold this lightly, to try our best to concentrate and to let go of thoughts and to be kind to ourselves, but not to get too worked up about that. Just to let it go the way it goes. And when we get distracted by thoughts, just coming back to the breath. So in the first stage, we begin by following each out-breath. each individual out-breath from beginning to end, the whole way, and not paying too much attention to each in-breath. And just noticing that as we breathe out each time, we have an opportunity to relax. So just relaxing as we follow the length of each out-breath. Just watching any thoughts arise and letting them go. And if you get distracted by a thought, carried away by it, when you come back, just celebrating that you've come back, that you realized that you were away. This little bit of knowing, this little bit of awakening when you've been distracted. Such a precious moment. So just relaxing for a moment, checking that your posture's comfortable, adjusting if you need to. And then when you're ready, we're going to follow each in-breath, right from the beginning to the end of each one. And the in-breath is an uplifting breath. So you might notice that it lifts you up. It fills your body with energy, each in-breath. So again, following the whole length of each in-breath as much as you can, without worrying too much about the out-breath now. And just holding the practice lightly. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're not trying to follow every breath without getting distracted. We will get distracted. Just holding that lightly. And in the third stage of this meditation, we're going to move our awareness into the upper body to begin with, into the chest, the upper back, and the sides of the body. And just noticing how these areas move with the breath, how they expand on the in-breath and relax on the out-breath. All around the upper body, in the back, in the front, in the sides. Just noticing what that feels like. Maybe noticing the sensation of the breath in the throat and lungs, if you can. Relaxing as we do it, not trying too hard. Feeling what we can feel. Not reaching beyond that. And we can maybe notice the rhythm of the breath. Coming and going, ebbing and flowing. And almost in a sense allowing ourselves to become that motion, that ebb and flow. If there's a lot of thinking going on, there's a lot of thinking going on. Not to get too worried about it or caught up in it. Just keeping on coming back to the movement and the sensations of the breath in the upper body. Accepting however it is as okay. Not trying to get anywhere, not trying to succeed at anything. Just being with whatever you're with. There's no such thing as success or failure in meditation. You can't do it wrong. We're just relaxing, just noticing. So you can stay in the upper body if that's going well, if you want to. Or if you wish, you can move down the body a little bit now, just noticing the breath in the abdomen, just below the rib cage. Quite a lot more subtle in the abdomen. The abdomen is moving, rising and falling in the same way as the chest area. Can you really home in on that? Just noticing it. If you can't, not trying too hard. If you can't feel it, just staying open to the possibility. Just relaxing. And moving down now into the belly area, just below the navel or belly button. And again, the whole of the belly is moving in time with the breath. Can you feel it? It might help to put your hand on the belly if you can't feel it. Just very gently on the belly. Just very delicate movements. And if you can feel the belly moving, then just feeling around about an inch or two just below the belly button. Just noticing if there is a particular feeling in that area, inside the belly. Not everybody will feel it. So if you can't, just staying open to that. Not trying to find it too hard. Just exploring about an inch or two below the belly button. Notice as you breathe in, you might notice it. Just a very pleasant feeling. So just be prepared to play around with this a bit. See what you can see what you can feel just below the belly button. Just having a relaxed exploration, playing around. And if you can't feel anything, that's absolutely fine. So if you're, again, you can stay here. If you're enjoying this particular part of the meditation, if it's working for you, or if you wish, whether you're enjoying it or not, you could move on, broadening out your awareness to take in other parts of the body. The feet and legs, what do they feel like? Can you feel the breath moving in the feet and the legs? Very, very subtle. The whole of the back of the body. Responding, echoing the movement of the breath. The shoulders and the arms and the hands. And finally the head. The back of the head, the top of the head. And you feel the breath having an effect there. And the face. The face too, responding, echoing the breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. And in the last part of the meditation, just bringing our attention to the area where the breath enters the body, around the nostrils or the upper lip, just for a moment or two, noticing what that feels like, this very delicate sensation of the breath coming into the body and leaving the body, brushing the nostrils or the upper lip. And finally, for the last few moments, just letting go of all effort now. Just noticing whatever you're noticing. Just noticing the whole of your experience right now. And welcome to Showbit and Paul, who joined us after we started. I hope that was a relaxing start for your day. And maybe through the day, as we get into situations and our minds start chattering at us, maybe it would be good to remember just to let it go and just to breathe a little, and not get too caught up in life. Life is a bit like a meditation. We can get so involved in it that we get tensed up and distracted and unhappy. We can just hold our thoughts a little bit lighter and just allow them to be there without trying to force things through the day. So have a good day. I hope it's a good day, and enjoy your day and stay safe. And I'll be back again tomorrow with a loving kindness meditation, having a change from the self-care one on the Wednesday. Just going to do something different. So I look forward to seeing you there tomorrow if you can make it. And in the meantime, as I say, have a good day and take care of yourselves, and lots of love to you. Bye for now.